Hi everyone, well I decided to take the 903 Mordialloc bus from Altona Station to Sunshine Station, and here I am. So this is Sunshine Station. It has working restrooms. I just used one, meaning the one that I couldn't use at Altona Station because it was locked and there were no staff to ask for the key. So this is the first time I'm catching a train at Sunshine Station. Just have to find the right platform to get to the city. Okay, so I've worked out I go to platform 1 to the city. I know I could have looked up Google Maps to see where that bus from Altona, or a bus replacement from Altona Station to Newport Station, but I'm not familiar with that bus line. So yeah, that's why I'm here at Sunshine Station now. In an earlier video of mine, when I was still on the bus to Altona Station, I said I wasn't sure which direction Sunshine Station was when the bus stopped at Sunshine Station. I just meant, literally I didn't know which direction, but now I've worked it out obviously. It's right next to each other, which would make sense. The bus interchange and the train station are just, a minute's walk from each other. And here we go, city bound. First time taking a train from Sunshine Station. The journey continues. What is this passenger doing? Cranking up something? It's distracting. That passenger's still going at it. I wonder what is going on there. Things that make you go, So, I never thought I'd be back at the State Library station so soon. I could put a link to my previous videos when I had a look at the new metro stations that opened up, including State Library. But now here I'm back again. So from here it's just a short walk to the corner of Swanston and Lonsdale Streets, where I'll catch the bus that goes along the Eastern Freeway back to Doncaster. So it's interesting to see the patronage of passengers on a weekday. This is a Monday afternoon, whereas last time I was here it was a Sunday. During the times when the public transport, Victoria still offered free public transport on a Sunday or weekends, as a thank you for Victorians for waiting for the Metro Tunnel constructions to be completed. So I'm actually using my Myki card today, but that's alright. Want to make sure I pay my way, don't get a fine. So just to recap, I could have stayed on the bus and not got off at Sunshine Station, but I didn't want to take the reverse route 2.5 hours back to Doncaster. Just wanted to mix it up and take a train to the city. So this is the last set of escalators, and this takes us to street level. And then it's just a short walk to the bus stop to take me home. Okay, just getting my bearings. This is Swanston Street ahead of us. This is Latrobe Street I'm about to cross over. And about 1 block down is Lonsdale Street. And that's where I'll catch the bus back to Doncaster. Okay, what's one of Kylie's dancers doing here? Okay, here we go. So this is the State Library I'm going to get to. Let's make sure we don't just avoid the wave of people. Okay. So this is the State Library to my left here. State Library of Victoria. So you get a better view of it once the tree tops clear. Okay, there we go, State Library. So we're walking parallel to Swanston Street now, and the next intersection is Lonsdale, and yeah, that's where I'll catch the bus back to Doncaster. Okay, about to cross over. This is Little Lonsdale Street here. It's green. Why aren't people moving forward? Oh. These people aren't in a hurry, are they? Especially the two guys in front of me. Okay, let's go around. I think they should have an express lane when it comes to pedestrians. Okay. This is QV Shopping Centre to my left. QV, short for Queen Victoria. There was Queen Victoria Hospital. This was the Queen Victoria Hospital site years ago, and that closed down, got demolished, and now QV stands in its place. Alright, approaching Lonsdale Street, and I'll be turning left, and the bus stop should be right there in front of Five Guys. If anyone's eaten at Five Guys, I haven't. That shepherd's pie I had at Altona Station is still... I'm not hungry. It's quite filling. Okay, all these people gathered here at the bus stop. Well, most of them. Some of them might be waiting for an Uber. Okay, let's just get into position and look out for the bus that'll take me home. Yes, and it's here. Didn't even have to wait a few seconds. Got one of the two front seats here. The one on the left is a single seat where I am. Got a bird's eye view, so to speak. I didn't have any other purpose to come into the city today. It's just an alternate way to get home, rather than taking the bus that I was on. If I didn't get off at Sunshine Station, so yeah, just happy to be heading home now. Homeward. One of the W class trams there, just coming into view. Okay, we're now travelling on Victoria Parade. That tram is still got the Australian Tennis Open logos on it. Its event has already passed. So we're still travelling along Victoria Parade. Wherever possible, when there's dedicated bus lanes like the one we're on now, yep, clearly it makes the trip faster and smoother. The bus I took this morning from Doncaster to Altona, there were no dedicated bus lanes as far as I could tell, so we were just stuck in traffic, yeah, whenever the traffic did bank up a little bit. Okay, now we're about to turn left into Hoddle Street. It's usually consistently busy on Hoddle Street here. It's quite a main artery connecting the north and southern areas of Melbourne. Rush hour, as our American cousins would use the term, would start around 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. So now it's about 2:45 in the afternoon. And yes, you can see you might mistake it for actually rush hour because the amount of vehicle traffic on here. Okay, now we're approaching the entry ramp onto the Eastern Freeway. Engage. While the Eastern Freeway roadworks upgrades are going on, for example, they're installing or creating an express lane for buses in both directions. Usually the speed limit along here is 100 kilometers an hour, but yeah, in parts of it it's dropped down to 80, sometimes down to 60 or 40 as needed. Yeah, it's usually later in the evening when there's less traffic, but yeah, so I think we've actually lost a lane due to the Eastern Freeway works. You can see there's a barrier on the right hand side all along. So here there's 4 lanes. I think normally there's 5. Maybe we're going to lose one lane to the lane that's going to be used for the bus lane in future. These roadworks should be completed, I think from memory, what did I read? Sometime in 2028. It coincides with the roadwork project called the North East Link that is also due to be completed sometime in 2028. For me, usually as a car driver, this section of the Eastern Freeway doesn't have any toll charges. Toll charges only start from around about, I think after you pass under or over under Springvale Road. There's a toll from that point on, I think until Ringwood from memory. I don't use the toll roads obviously. So yeah, if I did need to get to Ringwood, I would exit off Eastern Freeway ramp before the tollway starts and then get back on, or yeah, just follow the non-toll road to Ringwood if I did need to go there. The only reason I'd ever go to Ringwood would be for a shopping centre there. It's called Eastland, but I think I've only been there, you could count them on you could count them on my hand. Probably only been there 2 or 3 times in my lifetime. So here you see in the cranes in the distance, and those T support beams in the shape of a letter T. This is where the Eastern Freeway will connect to the North East Link and vice versa. Yeah, so quite a major road works undertaking here. So yeah, you can see the T support beams on the left side and the right side of the road are coming up for overpasses for the North-East Link connections in the near future. Yeah, it should be completed by 2028. So to recap, and I will put the links to my previous videos today, since I left Doncaster Shopping Centre, Westfield, Doncaster, at about 5 minutes to 10 AM this morning, it is now approaching 3 PM. So I've been taking public transport for about 5 hours. I mean, not continuously, of course. I had that pit stop at Essendon DFO, direct factory outlets, and also I had a shepherd's pie for lunch at near Altona train station. But yeah, 5 hours. So yes, I don't mean to state the obvious, but taking public transport versus a car, public transport takes longer overall, especially if you have the various connections that I took. But in some ways public transport can be quicker as well, just depending on obviously the route that you're going, where you're going and where you're going from and where you're going to, and what time of the day. So this is the Doncaster Road Eastern Freeway exit ramp, and this is Doncaster Road ahead of us that we're going to turn into. I have a handful of friends that either don't have a driver's license or a car, because of where they live. They live either near a tram stop or a train station, which I do envy them. I mean, having a car is handy if you need to go to areas obviously that's not serviced by public transport. But Melbourne's pretty good with that. I mean, we don't have as many public transport connections such as Tokyo or London, for instance, or New York. But yeah, we're getting there, especially with the new 5 metro tunnel stations that have opened, and the one I got off from today, which was Town Hall Station. What is this car doing? They decided to turn left. So travelling along Doncaster Road, we're just a handful of stops from my stop. One more stop, or the next stop rather, is my stop. And there you have it, back home again. Hello. The gathering of the trolleys. So I still haven't completed the route fully of the Mordialloc Altona bus line. I've gone to the Altona side, that terminus, but I haven't been to the Mordialloc terminus. Save it for another day. I do have a friend that lives near Mentone station, and so if I ever visited her, yeah, I would get off at Mentone station, and I don't know if it's walking distance from there to her place or not. But we'll save that for another day in time. There goes the bus I just got off from. I love how calmly some people walk, like this lady here. Calm little steps. Don't worry that the red icon is flashing for the pedestrian sign. There we go. I don't expect people to bolt across the road, but have a little bit of a pace to your steps. All right. We are moments away from re-entering my apartment. Oh, the wind. Well, thank you if you've watched all my travel videos today. Hope that's been of interest to you. Certainly has been to me. It's been an eye-opener. Bye for now.